Previous video we have seen about cerebral aneurysm. Cerebral aneurysm is nothing but, so we have definition till management have completely told. So now we will start with the next topic, spinal cord compression. Okay, we'll start with next topic, that is spinal cord compression. So spinal cord compression is nothing but if there is any injury or disorders. Okay, if there is any injury or disorders, this can put pressure on the spinal cord. Okay, this can put pressure on the spinal cord, causing like they'll be having tingling sensation, numbness, pain. So all these other symptoms will be usually done. So the spinal cord will be compressed for many reasons. Okay, spinal cord can be compressed for many reasons. So this can develop few hours, days, or slowly. Okay, it can develop slowly, few hours, or it can take many days to get compressed. Okay, it can take many days to get compressed, and the symptoms usually become weakness. Okay, the compression will become very worsen over weeks and months. Okay, it gets worsened over weeks or months. So spinal cord compression, any disorder or injuries can compress the spinal cord, can affect the spinal cord and make it compression, and it can lead to many symptoms. Okay, it can lead to many symptoms, and this compression can take like days or slow. It can develop slowly. Okay, it can develop slowly, but it becomes worsen in weeks or months. Okay, it gets worsened in weeks or months. Okay, that is spinal cord compression, where injury or disorders can put pressure on the spinal cord. Okay, can put pressure on the spinal cord, causing tingling sensation or muscle weakness, and other symptoms also can develop. And this usually spreads like compress slowly or take days, or it takes days, but worsens. It gets worsens during it takes worsens gets worse weeks or months. So that is usually about this spinal cord compression. So normally this is usually the spinal cord compression. So next is causes. So causes, there are many causes, like it might be due to any bone injuries. Okay, if there is fracture on the bone, okay, if there is any bone fracture, or if there is dislocation of the bone, okay, it might be due to any bone fracture, or if there is any dislocation of the bone. So that is mainly backbones. Okay, if the backbones get fractured, or if there is dislocation of the backbone, then it can give compression on the spinal cord. Okay, it can give compression on the spinal cord. So next is connective tissue. If the ligament gets injured, okay, if the ligament get injured, this can compress the spinal cord. This is mainly done in case of spinal cord injury. Okay, it is usually done during spinal cord injury, if there is severe spinal cord injury. So next is hematoma. So that is usually seen that if blood accumulates, okay, blood accumulates around the spinal cord. Okay, if blood accumulates around the spinal cord, then it gives compression. It can give compression to the spinal cord. Okay, it can give compression to the spinal cord. So that is usually there. Next, if there is any tumor, okay, if there is any tumor of the spinal cord, if there is tumor of the spinal cord, then also it can give compression on the spinal cord. Okay, then also it can compress the spinal cord. So that is usually there. Next, in case of there is any abscess collection of pus. Okay, if there is any collection of pus, then if it is collected around in and around the spinal cord, it can give pressure on the spinal cord. And in case of herniated disc, okay, in case of herniated disc also, it can give pressure on the spinal cord. It can compress the spinal nerve roots. It can compress the spinal nerve roots. So these are usually the causes of spinal cord compression. That is, the first cause is bone, like if they, especially the backbones. Okay, if the backbones get fractured or dislocated, then it gives pressure on the spinal cord. Then in case of connective tissue, that is, if ligament can cause this pressure on the spinal cord in severe spinal cord injury. Then in case of hematomas, if the blood is collected in the spinal cord and around the spinal cord, then it gives pressure on the spinal cord. Next, in case of tumor, if there is spinal cord tumor, it gives usually pressure on the spinal cord. Next, in case of if there is collection of pus, that usually also gives pressure on the spinal cord. Next, in case of herniated disc. Okay, these are usually the cause of spinal cord compression. That is bone fracture, that is especially backbone. In ligament can give pressure, hematomas can give pressure, tumor, collection of pus, or in case of herniated disc. So what are the symptoms you can see? Symptoms normally back pain. Okay, symptoms normally back pain will be there, tingling sensation will be there, muscle weakness will be there. And then what are the other thing you can see? Discomfort will be there. Okay, so they'll be having discomfort. Then they'll be having difficulty to move, difficulty to start the initial, like difficulty to move. Okay, they'll be having difficulty to move. And also that is usually what happen, reflexes will also be damaged. Okay, reflexes also will be damaged. They'll be having increased sweating. Okay, they'll be increased sweating. Okay, they'll be increased sweating. Okay, these are usually the symptoms that is usually seen in case of spinal cord compression. Discomfort will be there, back pain will be there, muscle weakness will be there, tingling sensation will be there, and then usually what happens, sweating will be increased, then they'll not be able to initiate, okay, they'll not be able to initiate, they'll not be able to move properly, they'll not be able to move properly, they'll be having changes, sensation will be changed, okay, sensation will be changed, and few cases you can see that nerve impulses will also be blocked, okay, nerve impulses also will be blocked, okay. So due to this paralysis can also occur, okay, nerve impulses usually gets blocked, due to this paralysis can also occur, okay, paralysis also can occur. So that is usually about this symptoms of spinal cord compression. So what are the symptoms of spinal cord compression? Discomfort, pain, muscle weakness, tingling sensation, loss of sensation, difficulty to move, start initiation also will be difficult, sweating will be there, and in few cases nerve impulses will be blocked, due to this paralysis can occur. So these are usually the symptoms of spinal cord compression. So what are the diagnosis? History collection, physical examination, then CT scan and MRI scan of the spinal cord, that is usually done, and then myelography should be done, okay. Myelography, it is nothing but myelography, it is usually done where we will be injecting a small amount of radio opaque object, okay, we will be injecting a small amount of radio opaque object, then we go with taking x-rays, okay, then we go with taking x-ray. So that is usually what happened. By this we can know the exact cause for this spinal cord compression. So history collection, physical examination, CT scan, MRI scan, x-ray, myelography will be done, x-ray will be taken. So this is usually about the spinal cord diagnosis of spinal cord compression. So what is the management that we have to do? So management, we go with giving them corticosteroids, okay, we go with giving them corticosteroids. This is mainly to reduce inflammation, okay, this is mainly to reduce inflammation, like prednisolone is given, okay, like prednisolone is usually given. So this usually reduces inflammation, swelling, everything will be around the spinal cord, so that pressure can be reduced. So that is usually done. Then if it is due to hematoma, okay, if the cause is due to hematoma, then it is the hematoma is surgically drained out, okay, if the surgically it will be drained out immediately, okay, surgically it will be drained out immediately. Then if it is due to any bleeding disorders, then blood transfusion will be done, okay, if there is any due to any bleeding disorder, then blood transfusion will be done. If the cause is due to cancer, radiation therapy, chemotherapy will be done, okay, if the cause is due to cancer, radiation therapy and chemotherapy will be done. So management, we go with corticosteroids to reduce the swelling, that prednisolone will be done, and if it is due to hematoma, surgically the hematoma will be drained out, or if it is due to any bleeding disorders, then we go with administering them blood transfusion will be done, and in case of it is due to cancer, then we go with radiation therapy, chemotherapy. Other than that, for quick relief, okay, for quick relief or pressure, or because pain will be so much severe, that's in order to for quick relief, it should be surgically corrected, okay, it should be surgically corrected, where we will be placing steel rods, okay, where we will be placing steel rods to stabilize the spine, okay, where we will be placing steel rods to stabilize the spine. So this is usually about this management that usually we go in case of spinal cord compression. So what are the corticosteroids will be given, hematomas, if it is there, it will be drained out surgically, blood transfusion will be done if it is due to bleeding disorder, if it is due to cancer, radiation therapy and chemotherapy will be done, or if for quick relief, we just go with surgically, we will be placing steel rods to stabilize the spine. So this is about this management of spinal cord compression. So what is the spinal cord compression? It is nothing but where due to injury or any disorders, pressure will be generated on the spinal cord, and this usually can take, like this compression can take, like slowly also it can develop, or it worsens within week or months. So causes, it might be to bone, connective tissue, hematoma, tumor, abscess formation, or in case of herniated disc. Symptoms, mainly they will be having severe pain, loss of sensation, muscle weakness will be there, they will be having paralysis can also occur. Management, already I have told you, corticosteroids will be there, hematoma will be surgically drained, and also they will be having blood transfusion will be done, chemotherapy and radiation therapy also be done, and if quick relief, they go with placing steel rods to stabilize the spine. So this is about the spinal cord compression.